Hello there. I just wanted to talk today about something that happened to me that got me to open my mind up a lot more about how corrupt our system is, our government, and the world. Over 2 months ago, I experienced a very direct targeting from a radio frequency microwave weapons that caused me to experience microwave auditory effect, speech, modulated speech, ringing, popping, clicking in the ears, and acoustic heterodyning, which uses frequencies around to mix with to create sounds towards a specific individual. I have been experiencing this 24/7 harassment for over 2 months now. And around the time of the harassment, I there was an incident in my neighborhood involving a man in the next building who began making threats to the local police and authorities for he was apparently having some mental health issues. But looking further into it, this man supposedly has been experiencing also some surveillance, unlawful surveillance and targeting, and losing custody over his daughter. Um, his name is Keith Rackett. Coach Racket. You can find him on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I didn't know this man. I lived in the next building over, minding my own business. I'm a very private person. I'm into spirituality. I'm into healing, self development. I'm a massage therapist. And I don't really understand why I was targeted, but my belief that is that there is a corrupt organization or a corrupt group of individuals working with the government, maybe the lower governments, and maybe military, possibly within this area and areas around the world. I believe the corruption trickles down because government at the higher levels do not want to disclose the use of these technologies. I think it leaves room for lower government to abuse these technologies towards individuals. And it is all a part of a larger network of human and sex trafficking and pedophilia. Uh, that is my theory, based on the my observations of what I've experienced and my neighborhood that I was living in at that time was not the best neighborhood. And I know that that man was losing custody of his daughter, and oftentimes what happens with human trafficking and child trafficking is the individuals are targeted to lose custody or rights over their children. And often that's through the mental health route or law route. And the same with sex trafficking. Women are made to be um, completely barren of resources, money, and support, and then they are pushed into this trafficking. Um, and I think it's a insidious system at work here that the government doesn't want to clean up. And in fact, many people in government are probably a part of it because there are some, as we can see with the Epstein files, we can see with the being released, that we can see that people with money, they have sick desires for uh, abusing people and using people and children, men, women, and children, vulnerable men, women, and children everywhere. And I just happened to be in the wrong place at the right time for them to take advantage of me and the situation, to see me, to scope me out, to profile me, to consider me. Because during this time, I actually was working on my finances and building myself up. I moved to a state alone by myself, single female, away from my family. Um, and I think that to them, I probably looked like the perfect target, someone to easily knock down from stability and to push into a disgusting world, to control my mind, to manipulate me. And I think that they underestimated my mental capacity for self regulation and my intelligence to the larger systems. So potentially some of this theory could be incorrect, and it may be, but it is my belief that I am onto something that is unfortunately going to start coming out more and more over the next decade. I don't know how quickly. I think a lot of people are impacted by this. I think a lot of people are silenced by this. They're scared. I think a lot of people are confused or are pushed into mental health uh, mental health is an easy cop out for people to shame victims or put victims in a corner. It's a really easy cop out because if you make someone look crazy, then you can't take anything they say seriously, and that's how people get abused and used, and that's very unfortunate, but it happens a lot in our country, in the world, and for a very long time. You can see it throughout history, especially with women. um, and I'm very, very frightened about what I'm very frightened about what this world is coming to. I mean, it's already so messed up than I realized since this happening. Um, and even more so now that technology is advancing with AI. And the fact that our own government, local and federal, will not even dare help victims in this situation is just so totally disgusting to me. They value their secrecy above human life, and that is the most disgusting truth that I've ever had to witness in this life. There are people out there that they don't care about you. They care about covering up their secrets, and they know that if they're exposed, then they'll have to face the shame and the judgment from other people. They have no guilt, but they don't want to be seen as evil in the eyes of others. They want to be seen as powerful. And so I would say, if you are targeted by this technology, or you know someone that may be targeted by this technology, speak up. Don't be afraid. Just know that they're cowards. Whoever is doing this to you, they're cowards. Most likely, they're not going to touch you. They want to make it look like you completely fucked up your life. And also, I will say, the more you speak up, the more of a trail you leave, the more of evidence you leave that you were a sane person. So, yeah, just try to smile, and we'll get through this together. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt myself. And the president of the United States is Donald Trump. Okay? So, I'm going to keep sharing and posting on here. I'll keep opening up about the whole Keith Rackett conspiracy that I think that is tied in with what's happening to me potentially. Um, maybe, maybe not. Either way, there are sick individuals out there that are targeting people with this technology, and it has to be exposed. And I feel it is my responsibility to be a part of exposing that, as it is happening to me. And honestly, I feel like it's my only option, really, truly, is my only option, in my opinion, because I cannot see a world, I cannot see a future where this technology prevails above human rights, cognitive rights, and human life, and children, and beautiful children everywhere. I am completely disgusted for beautiful children everywhere. I will do everything in my power to speak about this, and I will do everything in my power to stop this. And I ask you to please join me. All right. And if you know anything, if you have any information, feel free to reach out. Let's talk. All right.